Thank you for checking this video out. This is from NES 3D. Make sure to check out my inventory control and print job quoter at makertrack3d.com. And you can also check out my website at nes3d.com. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take a simple paw SVG and I'm going to show you how to make multiple pads editable in Bambu Studio when you export it from TinkerCAD to be able to change the colors of them instead of painting, so you don't get any color bleeding or anything like that. So I already have the SVG, so I'm going to go ahead and import it, and you will see here. And I'm going to change the size down to 5 to make it very usable. And then I'm going to change our view to the top and switch to flat view. Make this quite a bit bigger. What I'm doing is I'm clicking on the device or on the image, holding Shift and Alt and grabbing the corner, and it'll make it equally bigger on all sides, including the height. But I want to bring this down to 5. And I want to bring the quality up just by a little bit. Nothing crazy. Back to the top view. What I want to do here, so this is going to be the outline of everything. I'm going to change this to make it yellow for now. That'll work. But I want to grab here a sketch, place it somewhere on the build plate or the bed, I guess you want to say. Change our snap grid to 0.1. And then what I want to do here is selecting one, or it's already highlighted. I just want to trace the outside of this paw pad here. And I want to click finish. And I want to do that again, because I want multiples of them. I want them all to be individual. And the reason why I want them to be individual, so you can color each one individually in Bambu Studio. It's a fairly quick process. As you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect because this will all be cut out soon enough, and you will see the method to this, what I'm talking about, very soon. After this, I just got the big center pad to do. Pretty fun, right? Okay, now I got them all different. So I want to make sure all of these, I'm going to hide this for a second. I'm going to select the outline, hit Control H to hide it. Highlight all of these and change the height of these to 5 as well. Press V, select this, press V again to bring it back. So what I want to do though is I want to grab one of these, Control D to duplicate it, created a hole, Shift and click this left pad, and Control G to group it. So now this is trimmed perfectly, and it's an individual pad still. So we're just gonna rinse and repeat that for every single one. Control D to duplicate, change into a hole, shift click, Control G. Control D, hole, shift click, Control G. Control D to duplicate, shift out, hole, shift click, and G, and one more time. Control D, hole, shift click, and Control G. So now if I hide this, all of these should be individual. V and select to bring that back. So now if I want this one to be orange, this one to be pink, this one to be green, this one to be blue, and this one to be white, gray. There you go. But when we go to export this whole thing does, by the way, it does not matter what color these are. When you import them to Bambu Studio, it'll all be the default color. Highlight them all. You want to bundle group them all. You can either click here, Control B, and now this is all one bundle group. And then we're going to export as an STL and save it paw print or whatever you want to call it. So now I have exported the STL from TinkerCAD, called a demo. Now I'm going to import this. I'm going to go to add. You can't see the screen that is up right now, but I will go to where I saved it, called a demo. I am clicking open. And there this is as one giant paw pad right now as white. So first thing I want to do, you can see it over here as one object. I want to select it, right click on it, and go to split into parts. And now you'll see here's the border, here's a big pad, left, next, next, and next. So if I want the two outside ones to be red, since this is number 3, I'll hit 3. And I think it was, yep, 3. I'll leave the outside white, and I'll do the inside, or the border white, do the inside 2 pads blue, and the big pad blue. Why not? So there you go. Change my global settings, don't mind this. Change type quality to 0.2, strength to 2, yep, that's fine, 10% infill, yeah, that's fine. So now, this is awfully big, this is just a demo. You can resize this to whatever you want. I'm gonna hit slice. Now it'll be solid all the way through those spots, and I can change the color when you go back to prepare. And what's nice about the new studio is when you go back to prepare, you go to objects, and you can select, like this one is highlighted right now, and you can change the strength. If I want this, the paws, and the pads to be 100% infill, I can change the one, but then I can select the other hold control, we don't want the big one, and the other red one, change all to 100. No, we want the big one too, that's right. Yep. I'm gonna hit slice again, and then you'll see the outside is going to be 10% infill, and the centers are all going to be solid. Now there's a lot of waste in this because I'm just have my P1 selected, which I don't use for multicolored really anymore. But there's going to be, well, no, there's 71 They're selling 17 per inch, so that's actually not bad. It's because these are 100%. But anyways, you get the idea. That's it. That's how it works. Thanks.